What if the one thing your cat wants from you is for you to back off? 98% of cat owners smother their cats with love and attention, thinking it'll bring them closer. But in a cat's world, that kind of energy feels clingy, even threatening. Today you'll learn 7 things cats love, but 98% of owners never do them. And doing just one could completely change how your cat sees you. Let's start with the first. 1. Giving them permission to approach first. Ever notice how a cat always chooses when and how to show affection and never the other way around? Most owners walk right up, reach out, call their name, and expect love on demand. But to a cat, that feels like pressure. And when they feel pressured, they pull away, emotionally and physically. What cats actually love is when you act like you're not trying so hard. Sit down, look away, pretend they're not even your top priority. This gives them a sense of control, and that's everything to a cat. It tells them, you're free to come to me when you want. And once they choose you, that's when the real trust begins. A cat that approaches you by choice is 10 times more likely to stay, linger, or bond compared to one you interrupted. And here's the kicker, the more you back off, the more they lean in. And later in this video, I'll show you a subtle little move, just a flick of body language, that makes this permission strategy even stronger. Most people miss it completely, but it's what makes cats open up in ways you'd never expect. 2. Touching the secret spot that releases oxytocin. Most people pet cats the way they'd pet a dog, straight down the back, full head-to-tail strokes, or constant head pats. But there's one spot that cats love more than any other, and it's the one place most owners overlook entirely. It's right at the base of the cheeks, just behind the whiskers, and slightly below the ears. When you gently rub that area in small, slow circles, something amazing happens. It triggers a release of oxytocin, the same bonding chemical that connects mothers to kittens. But here's the twist. Cats only enjoy this if they trust you first. So if your cat starts leaning into your hand, closing their eyes, or softly purring while you do this, you're not just giving them pleasure, you're reinforcing a powerful emotional bond. And it's not just about love, it's about safety. When a cat lets you near their cheek scent glands, they're letting you into their inner circle. And hey, before we move to the next one, make sure to hit like and subscribe so we can get this video to more people who love their cats as much as you do. 3. Creating vertical territory, not just toys on the floor. Ever wonder why your cat loves the top of the fridge more than the expensive toy you bought? It's not just preference, it's biology. Cats aren't floor dwellers, they're climbers, surveyors, and silent rulers of high places. In fact, being up high isn't just fun for them, it's how they feel safe and in control of their territory. Most homes are built for dogs, not cats. Couches, rugs, toys on the floor, all fine for playing. But cats crave height. They love having the option to climb, perch, and observe their world from above, like little sentries guarding their domain. A simple cat tree near a window, floating shelves on the wall, even the top of a bookshelf left intentionally accessible, these can all become confidence boosters. Cats that have access to vertical territory tend to be less anxious, more playful, and even more affectionate because their environment finally feels like it fits them. So if your cat seems distant, bored, or on edge, the problem might not be emotional, it might just be horizontal. 4th, letting them watch birds or squirrels without interruption. You've probably caught your cat staring out the window for minutes, maybe even hours, totally hypnotized. But what looks like zoning out is actually one of the most emotionally rewarding experiences your cat can have. Watching birds, squirrels, even fluttering leaves, this taps directly into their natural instincts. It's mental stimulation, it's sensory enrichment, and when they can do it regularly, it actually helps reduce stress, prevent boredom-based aggression, and even improve sleep quality. But here's the mistake 98% of owners make. They interrupt it, close the blinds, shush the cat when it chatters, or never even think to set up a space where window watching is part of the routine. You don't need fancy toys or laser pointers. Sometimes, the best enrichment is free. A cozy perch by a window and 15 minutes of uninterrupted nature time. For your cat, this isn't a hobby, it's therapy. 5. Using scent swaps for emotional bonding. What if you could make your cat feel closer to you without saying a word or lifting a finger? Cats bond through scent more than anything else. It's how they recognize family, claim territory, and feel emotionally secure. And here's what almost no one realizes. You can use that to your advantage by swapping scent markers intentionally. Try this. Take a clean cloth and gently rub it around your cat's cheeks, where their facial pheromones live. Then rub that same cloth on places they associate with you, your pillow, your shoes, or even your hoodie. Or reverse it. Rub your worn shirt with the cloth, then gently apply it to their favorite resting spots. What you're doing is blending identities. You're telling your cat, you and I, we belong to each other. It might sound silly, but cats respond to this with deeper trust, more frequent cuddles, and even fewer stress behaviors. And when you combine this with the subtle move we'll reveal at the end, it amplifies the emotional connection even more. 6. Doing the exit ritual when you leave the house. Do you just grab your keys, walk out the door, and assume your cat doesn't care? Most people do. After all, cats are independent, right? Not exactly. Cats notice when you leave, especially if your departure feels abrupt or chaotic. It can trigger confusion, stress, or even separation anxiety in more emotionally sensitive cats. That's why a simple exit ritual, just a few seconds of calm, predictable behavior, makes a huge difference. Here's how to do it. Before you walk out the door, lower your energy. Speak softly. Give them a short glance or a gentle blink. Maybe even say a quick goodbye. It's not for you, it's for them. It signals, I'm leaving, but everything's okay. Cats love patterns, and this small emotional cue gives them a sense of security, so they're not left wondering what just happened. Some owners even notice their cats stop misbehaving or meowing at the door when this ritual becomes consistent. Because when your cat knows what to expect, they feel safe even when you're gone. Letting them choose where to sleep and when. Most cat owners have a designated bed or blanket for their cat, and they expect the cat to use it. But cats don't love consistency the way we do. They love options. In fact, where a cat chooses to sleep says everything about how they feel, physically and emotionally. They rotate sleep spots based on temperature, mood, and trust. So when you give them the freedom to sleep wherever they want, you're letting them manage their own comfort and emotions. But here's where the magic happens. Remember that subtle move we teased earlier, the one that builds deep trust? Here it is. Next time your cat settles in a spot near you, don't reach out, don't talk, don't even look directly. Instead, shift your body just slightly away, lower your energy, let them think they discovered a peaceful space on their own terms. Then, after a pause, do one slow blink. And wait, if they stay, or better yet, if they blink back, you've just unlocked one of the strongest bonding signals in the feline world. And it all started because you let them choose, not just where to sleep, but when to connect. Cats don't want control because they're aloof. They want control because it makes them feel safe. And when they feel safe, they finally let you in.